What's going on, guys? Boss Squirrel here with another guide video, and today I want to talk about my Blade Fury Moze build. Basically, the Blade Fury isn't really the best weapon that I could recommend for Moze, but it's really good as well, and the reason for that is its weapon damage deals splash damage, but with zero splash damage radius. As you can see, we're not killing ourselves. Alright, so as usual, after discussing the build, we'll just run the Mal 1 takedown in True Trials. I'll do the entire run just for fun. And again, please consider liking and subscribing and hit that notification bell for further videos to come. Alright, so let's get into the build. Okay, so for the gear, of course, we're using the Blade Fury with the anointment. While under 50% health, deal 100% bonus radiation damage. And for, by the way, this build is just like the same build that I've posted a few weeks ago regarding Moze's strongest build. I've placed the video on the description down below if you guys want to check it out. And going back to the gear, we're using the Infernal Wish for our shields with double amp augments. It's completely fine if you just have one, but having two is better. For the anointment, it doesn't really matter what type of anointment you have with the shield. Just try to avoid the action skill and cooldown rate. I'll explain that later on the skill tree. And for the grenade, we're using the cloning maddening tracker. A low level is advisable so that you won't down yourself. With the anointment on grenade thrown, weapon, grenade, and action skill damage are increased by 25% for 6 seconds. And for the class mod, on my first video regarding Moze's strongest build, we were using the Minesweeper, but for this build, we're using the Bloodletter. As you can see, it heals both our shield and our health, and the reason why you want this is because of our artifact, which is the Knife Drain Static Charge, which gives us lifesteal with our melee attacks. As we all know, the Blade Fury deals both weapon and melee damage, so this is really good, and this lifesteal, because of this lifesteal, we'll be able to benefit from the amp damage from our Infernal Wish all the time. Alright, and I went also with the Static Charge because that chaining effect, that shock damage is really strong, and not only does it deal shock damage, but also radiation damage from the anointment of our Blade Fury. By the way, this radiation damage only affects the weapon portion of the Blade Fury, not the melee portion, but with the static charge, the radiation element is in effect as well. Alright, now going to the skill tree. Here is my blue tree. You can just copy it. Don't place points on skills that gives action skill cooldown rate. You don't want that. And the reason for that is this skill, Big Surplus. As you can see, while Moze's action skill is cooling down, she deals bonus incendiary damage. Don't be fooled by the 15% that it shows, because on Mayhem scaling, this is around 400% or something. Yeah, it's really strong. And that's the reason why I'm using Iron Cub with the grenade launcher, so that whenever we summon Iron Cub, he will just basically kill himself, and Big Surplus automatically procs. Alright, and two more skills that are very important, that are a must-have, especially since the Blade Fury is dealing splash damage. Is first is Fire in the Skaglin and Short Fuse. This too also has Mayhem scaling. This in Mayhem 11 I think is also around 400. And this one also, it's really insane. Plus the Big Surplus, you'll deal insane amount of damage. And also, regarding Fire in the Skaglin, the stronger your action skill is, or Iron Bear is, the greater Fire in the Skaglin is. So that's why we put points on Stainless Steel Bear for more Iron Bear damage, which gives us more damage in our Fire in the Skaglin. Alright. Now for the red tree, here it is. You could just copy it. You'll want to place points on thin red lines so that your health is always under 50%. And yeah, here it is. Now for the green tree, this is it. So I wasn't able to max this out because we're lacking on skill points. I prefer putting 1 point on rushing offensive, even though we already have lifesteal. It's because I want to shoot enemies while running, because honestly, Moze's movement speed is really slow. She's the slowest Vault Hunter, and this one kind of helps a little bit. Alright, so that's my skill tree. Oh, by the way, for the Guardian rank, you'll want topped off to be disabled. As you can see, action skill cooldown rate increases while at full shields. We don't want that because we want Iron Cub to always be on cooldown. Alright, and speaking of Guardian rank, still haven't unlocked the last 3. And we're running it on Mayhem 11. Okay, so we'll run the Malawan takedown in True Trials, the entire run. So, yep. Okay, so we're now here at the entrance. Just set up in True Trials and enjoy the run.
Intel says there's an elevator down to the lower levels. Make your way there and be ready for some heavy resistance. I'm counting on you, Vault Hunter.
Check out that body count!
See what I'm talking about? The chaining effect also affects the radiation element, which is really good. Alright, now going to the valve base. The problem with Moze is her movement speed is really slow. That's why it's so hard to skip some phases on raids. Alright,
Girls, don't quit
now
now.
going to the bridge.
Fun.
Those were advanced mechs, but we're after something bigger. Keep going.
Man, I hate the movement speed of Moze. She may be very strong, but she's really, really slow. Oops. arrows. We're safe. Come on, show up. Come on. Whatever. Yeah, it's hard to see. Oh. Down there. Alright. Okay, now going to Wotan.
Definitely your target. Light that giant bastard up.
Yeah, she's so slow. Ouch. Ouch. And there we go.
Takedown.
That's it.
First round's on Lorelei.
So
Brilliant work, Vault
the
Hunter.
Blade Fury
And
is
you'll make
really
Malroth
good
think twice
with
before
Moze,
reaching on it up
but
again.
it's not the best when it comes to damage. But the really good thing that I like about the Blade Fury with Moze is its splash damage doesn't do any splash damage radius. So if you guys like the video, again, please like and subscribe, and you guys have a good day. Bye bye.